Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to have the next tasting of beer number 8 in my 2-hop series featuring Cascade and Centennial. This one is a small batch, 1.25 gallons going into the carboy. 2 pounds, 4 ounces. You think I would get this by now. Of 2-row. Now this is the first Wort Hop addition. So it's using 0.25 ounces of Cascade right when you start drawing off your mash. Now, what is that? Supposedly, you want to take your end hops and put it in when you're drawing off your mash out. And what that will do is it's supposed to give it a smoother taste instead of very bumpy. I've done it on a couple other beers, but what they say is you should use the end of your boil hops in there. Now, yes, that is going to produce more IBUs, but it's supposed to be a better, I wouldn't say taste, but like a smoother profile. So that's why I did it. And on this one, I took the 60-minute edition first, and I put that in the first Wort Hop. So 0.25 ounces of Cascade, first Wort Hop. Then 10 minutes left in the boil, 0.25 ounces of Centennial, 0.25 ounces of Cascade at 5 minutes. Then for the dry hop, 3 days into dry hop, I used 2.5 ounces of both. On this one, IBUs, the standard IBUs, if I would have put it in at 60 minutes, the Cascade would have been 31.2. With doing the first Wort Hop, it's 33.4. Now in Beersmith, I do change my alpha acids to match what I'm using on Brewed 8. So that should be about right, but I can't tell because I'm not sending this into a lab. This was bottled on 9/15/2019, 6.93% ABV. And again, like I said, they say you're supposed to use the end of the boil additions for your first Wort Hop, but because we're doing experiments and doing a series, I wanted to try both, so that's why I started out with the 60. Let's go ahead and get this into a glass, see what we think. I'm going to leave the end in there just in case you're new. I do bottle directly out of my fermenters, so the bottom has trub and hop particles and all that, and I want to see what clarity we do have and if clarity does improve over the life of these beers. Really no head. What I do have is white, not even a quarter finger. Color, I would say a dull golden yellow color, kind of hazy. I do have some stuff floating in there. Moderate carbonation level. I can see the light box. I can see the outline of the bell sticker, the black of it. Yeah, dull golden yellow color, which is kind of weird because you would think most of them would be the same since they're using the 2-row, but oh well. Let's go ahead and smell. More lemon citrus. There is a little biscuit smell in there, but for the most part, lemon citrus. Floral? I guess you could say a hint of floral mixing with that breadiness, but that lemon citrus is really sticking out in this one. I can't remember. I don't go back and review any of the other older tastings of this before I do the new one. So I can't really remember if we got that lemon citrus, but that lemon citrus does smell familiar with some of these other ones that I've done. Yeah, lemon citrus with a hint of that toasted bread and maybe a touch of floral in there. Let's go ahead and taste. Floral, big time floral, a little bit of citrus in there. The floral though, even in the aftertaste, It's very, very smooth. At this point, I don't know if that's because it's aged or if that's because we did the first wort hop. Maybe a little sweetness in there too, like it didn't finish all the way. But yeah, a nice subtle floral, a touch of biscuit in there, some sweetness in the back. Almost like I said, like it didn't ferment all the way, so you're still left with some of that sweetness. Aftertaste, I do have some bitterness mixed with that floral, but nothing big. And some of that sweetness more in the aftertaste. This beer obviously doesn't taste like it smells. Yeah. Ah, man, that's hard. It doesn't smell as like lemon citrus as it did. It's still there, but that floral's coming out. Maybe it just needed time to settle down a little bit. Um, but yeah, maybe a little honey water, like it's starting to go, like those hops are starting to fade. That malt's starting to pick up a little bit more. I've got that honey water out of a couple of these, but that was holding it in my mouth, probably letting it warm up, just like a stout or a porter. You want to try and drink them a little warmer. And that's what I could say about this one is, as it's just warming up that little bit, that honey water sweetness is starting to come out. It could have been in the back, like I said, there is some sweetness in there. It could be that, but for somebody, if you like floral, like just a nice smooth floral, I could see somebody liking this one. Very, yeah, very light, not gonna wreck your palate. For me, it wouldn't be a beer that I would make again just because of the floral quality and how much is in there. I would rather be on the fruitier citrus side with the floral, if anything, backing it up. Um, but yeah, this is a little too much upfront floral for me. We'll have to see what beer number 9, because that'll use the Centennial, and usually I get more citrus out of the Centennial. What that does, but yeah, this one, if you like floral, nice light floral, I think this is a good one. Maybe to make an age, what? You're talking 6 months. Yeah, and then try it then. But yeah, for me, no. But if you like floral, again, go ahead. So if you enjoyed this video, check some more out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.